Hey everybody, I want you to head down to teespring.com and check out Bondy's Boutique and get some of Bondy's merch.
Hey everybody, it's your girl Bondy Blue and I am back for another Basketball Wives review, y'all. Before I get into it, I want to remind you guys to check down below in the description box so that you could check out and purchase Soapy Luv. Get into it, okay? Handmade soaps by African-American ladies. So if y'all want to support people trying to be entrepreneurs, okay? Go ahead, check down below. Go to the website. Support, okay? Let's go ahead and get into Basketball Wives, okay, without any further ado. So the episode starts off where the last one left off, which was with everybody losing their shit when OG said that Byron wasn't Thomas's real dad and Kristen isn't a real Scott and all of this. But somehow we missed the part when Kristen was like, oh, that's why your man is fucking on other people's mans and shit. Okay, so at this point we're going tit for tat, but everybody lost their shit when she referenced the whole Byron Scott, Thomas Scott situation. Okay, so everybody's like, in upheaval and upset. Shaunie's all in it. That is not right. You don't do that to people's family. Shut your stupid ass down somewhere, Shaunie. Okay, as much as I respect you, Shaunie, you working on my nerves. Okay, like really tap dancing on the nerve with the favoritism, because nobody has anything to say. Y'all bullied, like if OG wasn't the type of personality that she is, y'all would have bullied her last season. Okay, the fact that you never really tried to get to know her speaks volumes to me. Okay, so I just kind of feel like I am over them acting as if Kristen is this fucking wounded baby bird that everybody needs to protect and buck for. Fuck Kristen. That's how I feel about it, okay? But she over there on the phone talking about she going to jail. Bitch, what you going to jail for? For something that's already out on Instagram? Anyway, so CeCe starts crying. She says that I did not want OG to do that, but I'm not about to go against OG because she's the only person that ever has my back. And I understand that. And I also felt that you could tell that CeCe was uncomfortable and was not expecting her to say that shit. I don't care what nobody says. I do not think that CeCe put a battery in OG's back. I do not believe that for a fucking second. Their personalities don't even go that way. But if that's what y'all want to believe over there, y'all can go ahead and do that. So y'all, Shaunie is freaking out because, 6 months ago or something like that, somebody tried to climb over the wall on her home that's on the corner. And I was like, oh my God, Shaunie, why aren't you staying in like a gated community? Shaunie, what's happening? So she's going to talk to Shaq and, they're going to move. And I'm okay. Let me go ahead and say, what's happening with this situation? Because why do we have to talk to Shaq about moving if everything is our money at this point? You know what I'm saying? Shaunie, just make sure she tell everybody that she and Shaq aren't together anymore. Y'all notice how she's using Shaq's name now. Because before it was my ex, her ex, your ex. Nobody was actually saying Shaq's name. Okay, we just knew. So I think it's funny that whatever paperwork that was signed got signed. So now we can actually use Shaquille's name and likeness on the show. I think that's hilarious considering the fact that Phoebe is about to make it a big deal. That's the new girl, y'all. She about to make it a big deal that OG asked her if she had to sign the gag order. A lot of the girls who join the shows have to sign gag orders because they're very professionally, playing basketball. Player husbands can be out here fucking and sucking on anything. But God forbid one of those fucks and sucks gets on a reality show and spills all of the tea all over the place, okay? So Royce has had one. Obviously, Shaunie had some type of, cease and desist of mentioning Shaquille O'Neal's name. All right, we're not even going to get into how a lot of them have been asked to not speak about their significant other, ex-significant other, whatever, on these shows. So I didn't think it was a big deal. But Phoebe's going to make a big deal out of it this episode. We haven't even got to that yet, but I had to mention it because I thought it was funny. We're now saying Shaq's name on the show. They're going to move into a new, nicer house. Girl, I guess all right. Congratulations, rich people problems. CeCe and Byron have a conversation on film. That basically says he didn't see what the big deal was. Okay, CeCe tells him about OG throwing that info out there about Thomas not being his biological son. And Byron kind of giggles and it's like, It's not a big deal. He's my son, you know? Like, he's been my son since he was 1 year old. Like, it's not a big deal. And CeCe says that Kristen got so upset. And he's like, for what? Like the rest of us who are so confused about this. He feels like CeCe can't control OG, so everybody blaming CeCe is just kind of, you know, fucked up to him. Because obviously OG has a mind of her own. So for everybody to blame CeCe, I just think that's stupid, and I'm glad that Byron thinks that's stupid as well. Kristen talks to Thomas about it, and he says he feels slightly diminished. And this is when I start to feel like Thomas has his own issues with his dad. And instead of talking to his dad about it, he talks to Kristen about it. And then Kristen takes the shit to the group and to CeCe and puts it on her. Everything is CeCe's fault. Y'all know that, right? Everything that goes wrong in the Scott family is CeCe's fault. Because y'all know everybody thinks that Byron and CeCe were cheating before they got together. And I don't know if that's true, you guys, but for 29 years of marriage, I really feel like when CeCe came into the picture, their marriage was probably already over. Like 29 years, by the time we didn't got to the 29, we've been breaking up for about a good 10 years now. Like I'm just saying, I just don't want to say that, oh, she was just slutting around and cheating with this man and he wiped her and now everybody should be mad at her. I don't want to feel that way. Because ultimately, Byron is responsible for who he decides to be married to and who he decides to lay up with. So if his children and any other extension of their family has an issue with that, I feel like they should be directing it and having conversations with Byron and not CeCe. But for some reason, I guess everybody else don't feel like that. So Jackie, Tammy, and OG meet up so that they can tell her what happened, right? And when this conversation is had, Tammy gets upset because Tammy feels as if they're treating OG the way they used to treat her. Yes, she's a little rough around the edges and everything, but they bully her. Like, not for lack of trying. They don't really bully her, but they fucked over her last season. They talk bad about her looks. You know, like, I mean, come on, we all were talking about some of them looks. OG just didn't know what to do with herself at the beginning of the, you know. A lot of them don't, though. A lot of girls don't know what to do with themselves. And Evelyn and them and all of them fucking maxi dresses and shit, bitch, keep it fucking basic. And then all of a sudden they, you know, a fashion icon and all of this to be telling other people they can't dress. But whatever, okay? We're not going to act like Evelyn don't stay cute and OG needed some help. We're not going to act like that over here because that's not real. The truth is she needed the help, but they still use that as a way to ostracize her from the group, which is why she's only friends with CeCe and Jackie. Then the question is posed to Jackie, why weren't you defending your friend, Jackie? Why? And y'all know why. Like Tammy said, because Jackie fake. I think that it may not be fake, but Jackie doesn't want to rock the boat. Jackie does not want to get into it with any of the other ladies for OG. Period. Point blank. Now, when she needed somebody to hang around because they didn't want to hang around her, then it was all good. But I don't think Jackie's fake. I think everybody knows good and goddamn well that they can't trust Jackie for shit. And, you know, everything is basically face value with Jackie. Jackie, a sweet lady, face value. Okay? Like, I think everybody can assume that. But now Jackie is pissed off at Tammy for calling her fake because Tammy felt like she should have stuck up for her friend instead of letting all them hoes gang up on her. When Jackie said we gonna have to go smoke a joint, I say, bitch, me, I'm coming. Girl, me too. And my nerves is bad. Okay, look. So Kristen, Malaysia, and London, Thomas's sister, meet up to go buy tennis shoes. Apparently, that's, you know, some special shit to go buy sneakers together. Okay, Kristen, whatever, okay? And they tell London what happened, and this bitch starts crying. I say, girl, if you don't fucking stop with this. Yellow, sir, I don't mean to laugh, but she instantly burst into tears, and I was just like, I thought everybody in y'all family knew this. So I'm just like, why are you crying? Like, are you on your period? Like, I don't understand the tears. I do not understand the tears. I don't care what any of y'all talking about in these comments about, oh, it's family. I love my family. We're not about to cry about something that everybody knew about. Like, that's not going to happen. I'm sorry. Even if it does come out to somebody else, you know, short of murder, it's something that can get my people locked up. Like, I just, no. London, I feel like, is there to drive Kristen and Thomas's point home. And is that as grown-ass children, they feel that CeCe is the problem. But y'all are grown. If y'all have a problem with y'all father, y'all need to have a conversation with him. Why is it CeCe is the problem? Like, I do not understand. And Malaysia, she's there. So now she's hot and she's getting upset because London is crying. And I'm like, oh my God. Another reason for this bitch to overreact, because she don't want to have her own personal business on here. She won't be in everybody else's bullshit storyline, so she won't have to talk about what's going on in her personal life. We see you, Malaysia. But Malaysia says that if she can't fix this shit, she gonna have to take this to Byron and see how he feels about CeCe putting the information out there to everybody. And I don't know if they've paid attention or not, but CeCe and Byron seem to be very in tune with one another and how each other feels about a situation. I don't think that anything happens on the set of Basketball Wives and Byron doesn't know about it as soon as CeCe can get a chance to tell him. I don't think it goes down like that at all. Tammy, Shaunie, and Jackie meet up because Tammy wants to try to get to the bottom of the situation. She wants to understand why there's this bullying towards OG who comes in later. And, just why everybody feels the need to gang up on her. And Shaunie says that she's never seen anyone bully or gang up on OG. I'm like, bitch, it's hard to see it when you in it, ain't it? Okay? Because you said something to her. Malaysia said something to her. Then everybody, it's all about Kristen. Oh, girl, it's okay. Girl, get the fuck out of here with all of that shit. Y'all definitely choose sides. Y'all definitely pick what y'all want to hear. Because OG brings up that, why is it that everybody's upset about what I said, which was not a secret, but y'all wasn't upset about Kristen throwing it out there that my man is fucking around on me. I think that's what she said. They bleeped it out. She was like, yo, nigga, ta. Okay, I couldn't hear, they bleeped it out. But it could be your nigga fucking around on you, okay? Either way, if you can tell me something that's going to hurt me, I can tell you something that's going to hurt you. And like we always like to say, there ain't no fucking, ain't no, I'm not gonna say this, or no, we went too far. Fuck that. You talk about my man and he cheating on me, bitch, I'ma talk about your mama, your daddy, your brother-in-law, your daddy-in-law, bitch, I'ma talk about everybody, okay? You talk about me, I'ma talk about everybody, bitch. I'ma find anything. And that right there, I definitely would have pulled that out my pocket if she said something about my man. But that's because that's how I am about mine. Don't come for me, and I won't come for you. Now, OG does say that she recognizes that she can come off strong, okay? She recognizes that she needs to work on herself. And Shaunie says, okay, well, she's taking some responsibility. I'm like, Shaunie, shut the fuck up. Like, Shaunie's self-righteousness just drives me insane because I feel like you partake in the foolishness and then act like you're above it. And she's always done that. And that is always what has irked me about Shaunie. No matter how much respect I have for her, that irks the shit out of me and makes me want right in the neck. Okay, somebody right in the neck. If she wouldn't sue, I tell OG tackle that hoe. But that's just not going to end well. It'll be another, thank you for your service. And we don't want that, okay? So we just gotta let it go. But that's why I feel like you need to stop being the executive producer or get off the show. Pick one. But you can't do both because people can't react to you the way they want to for fear that they might lose their job. And in that case, how are we actually having an honest reaction to the drama if everybody's scared to say, Shaunie, hey, shut the fuck up? Like, I'm just saying, like, that's just how I be feeling about it. So then Tammy takes the situation to Jackie and her not defending OG. And Shaunie chiming in made Tammy realize that maybe Jackie wasn't, just hanging her out there to dry. She just didn't want to get involved because, I'm not about to do all of that. Like, I'm going to stay over here with it. And I understand that, Jackie. I respect that, Jackie. I actually wasn't expecting anything from Jackie in this situation. If anything, I would have expected something from CeCe, but then not really because she did exactly what she always does. Stand there and not say shit. About to cry in the car. Tammy decides that she's going to have a brunch and invite everyone except for Evelyn so that they can get past this. I said, all right. So Evelyn and Shaunie and Phoebe are in the studio because Phoebe's a rapper, y'all. Yes, Phoebe is a rapper. Okay. And, I didn't think it was bad at all, but I'm not about to memorize it. Okay. And they come in and Phoebe's like, I want to be like y'all. You know, I want to have my own businesses and I want to do this and I want to do that. And we get on how hard it was for them, depending on the man. And then after, you know, the divorce from Shaquille, that's when Shaunie finally becoming a businesswoman. We see her as now. And it's like, yeah, we know. But I'm about to start disliking Phoebe. That's happening very fast, and I didn't think that it would, but that's starting to work on my nerves because she then mentions for the first time, but not the last, about OG mentioning the gag order and asking her, did she have to have a gag order? Because I think she didn't want to say who her son's father was to them or something. They just kind of edited in like a little, you know, little clip that they edited in to show why she had a dislike for OG. But I just kind of feel like, what? Like, why are we upset about that? She said she tried to play me like I was just some basic baby mother. And I'm like, are you not? Like, you're not his wife. Then you're a baby mother. And what are we upset about? I mean, most of these dudes, if they actually cared about having children with most of these women they end up, you know, being with or being in relationships with or having baby mamas but never marrying them, if they actually didn't want to have children with you, I'm sure that they will wear condoms. And it's very obvious that they don't, because they don't care. If they have children with you, it's not that bad. They have money, they'll pay for you, it's fine, okay? Like, I think a lot of them have that mentality, and it's not until people have actually really started to come up off these niggas that they've gotten smart and decided to, you know, take the Dwayne Wade route. Bitch, I'll take custody of my own children. I'm not about to pay you to live a lifestyle that you have not attained, okay, on your own just because you take care of my children. Oh no, I will take my children, okay? Like, you know, you have those out there. And for her to be so, like, offended, I was just like, okay, I guess if that's what you want to do, but are you not just a baby mother at this point? Y'all are not together. You are single. You have his children. You's a baby mother. Whether y'all children are planned or not, you's just a baby mother, bitch. Like, that's what happens when they don't marry you before you have the children, or during or after. When they don't marry you, you just a baby mother. Okay? And that's just what it is. It's not a bad thing. Like, obviously, baby mothers have been doing it out here. Okay? So why be offended when you're in the group? Don't be offended. You're in the group. It's okay. Tammy's brunch. Everybody comes, y'all. Everybody came in that bitch. We had to watch all them hoes come in one after another. I was like, do we really need this? Can we just show up at the table? Like, we gotta watch all these hoes walk in. Okay, so Tammy wants to talk it out. CeCe says OG brought it up because of her dislike for Kristen. And then OG says, oh no, that's not true. And I'm like, is it not? Is it not? Because you just explained that Kristen said something to you, and then you then replied with the information you knew from the conversation that you had at dinner with CeCe and Byron and Kwame. So I'm just confused as to why all of a sudden now you want to kind of push CeCe out there on her own, like she put that battery in your back when she did not. OG says that she doesn't have a problem with Kristen. Kristen has a problem with her. She had to hold that out for a minute. And this is when Kristen says, you know what? I said some fucked up stuff about your man. I apologize for that. So then OG says, okay, then I apologize for putting that out there and hurting you. I apologize. Everybody apologizes, right? We thinking it's the end. But oh no, Malaysia has a problem with CeCe now. Because everybody's looking at CeCe like she put the battery in OG's back. And I stand firm. And OG don't need nobody to put a battery in her back. It's already there. CeCe says that Byron talks about it, about this situation. It's not a big deal. They were at dinner talking about it. And then Tammy says that CeCe should have kept it to herself. And that's when, we're trying to let you know this was not something that CeCe said in secret to OG. They were at dinner and they were talking about it and it was said. So the fact that OG didn't say that, it just kind of made me feel like she was leaving CeCe out there to dry. Kristen says that every argument that they've had in the family, CeCe started it. I said, bitch, I said, if this ain't a motherfucker, that girl is not confrontational enough to start every argument that y'all have. Like, that is just so ridiculous to me. We've watched y'all get into it and blame her for shit that she didn't have nothing to do with. Like, we've watched y'all do it. Y'all are doing it now. Ultimately, CeCe is tired of being ganged up on. hearing it from Tammy, hearing it from Malaysia, hearing it from Kristen, OG throwing her out there. I think at that point, CeCe is flustered, and this is the way she handles it when she's like, I don't even give a fuck anymore. I don't even care anymore. I am marrying Byron. If his children don't like me, I don't care. And everybody's like, oh my God, I can't believe she said that. Bitch, nobody should care. Y'all are grown. She's grown. I wouldn't give a fuck about how y'all felt about me either if I was marrying y'all daddy. I've made my attempts to have a relationship with y'all. Y'all still want to blame me for every problem that we have? Then guess what? We don't have to see each other. We don't have to talk. I'm married to your daddy-in-law, bitch. Deal with it. That's all it is. Okay? Like, they get married in July, actually. They get married at the end of this month. And I just kind of feel like I like the fact that CeCe said she didn't give a fuck about whether they liked her or not. So you don't care? Like, if Byron's children aren't there, you don't? No, bitch, I don't care. This is about me and my man. I don't give a fuck about who don't want to be there. It's about me and my man. I totally understood that because that's how I would feel. I wouldn't give a damn about your grown-ass children if they don't like me. When they're kids, that's different. But as grown-ass people, y'all need to have y'all own relationship with y'all daddy that CeCe shouldn't have anything to do with. And if y'all put CeCe in the middle, then don't get mad when the shit don't go right because that's not her place to be in the first place. She can't make Byron do nothing Byron don't want to do. I don't know if y'all don't know the man, but I can tell by looking at him on television. Y'all are not about to make Byron do what y'all want him to do. And so since y'all can't do that, let's take it out on CeCe. That's what it looked like to me. From Thomas, from Kristen, from the daughter London, from Malaysia, all of y'all seem like y'all mad at the daddy for leaving the ex-wife. Y'all can't get him to apologize or act how y'all want him to act, whatever it might be. So y'all blame CeCe for it. She's the new woman. She's the person that y'all want to blame. And that's what it is to me. Malaysia says that they have to fix it. She didn't know it was this bad. But now, since CeCe said that they have to go talk, her and Byron. I said, whatever, Malaysia. You've been saying this. You should have been wanting to go talk to Byron if you cared this much. Shaunie is moving into her new house. Her youngest, Shakir, 16, is about to have this big 16th birthday party. She mentions it, so I'm sure it'll be on another episode, but it won't be at their house because ain't no teenagers going to be tweeting out the new address, having people jumping over the gate this time, okay? But she asked her son, her oldest son, Miles, she asked him how he would feel if she and Shaq got back together. And she's like, it's not going to happen, but I'm just asking. I'm like, well, if it's not going to happen, why are you even bringing it up to your kids? Shaunie, what's happening here? Are you and Shaq fucking again? If you are, I won't be, upset or anything. I'll actually be kind of happy. I know people, they don't like that, but I kind of feel like I don't care if it took them, divorcing and getting back. I don't care. Okay. These motherfuckers got 5 children together. If they find their way back to one another, I will be happy about that. I'm sorry, I will. But I also feel like, Shaunie, if it's not a possibility, why are you asking? Why? Okay. So let's move on. Evelyn, Phoebe, Kristen, and Kristen's homegirl go to a wine tasting and they discuss CeCe and OG and how they don't need to be friends because they make the family dynamic worse and not everybody wants them to get the family back together. Phoebe, don't nobody even fucking know you. What you worrying about the family for? You don't know why. I'm sorry, y'all. She's starting to irk my nerves. And then she brings up the gag order thing again. And then she mentions how, when OG has kids, if she can have kids, then we can have a conversation. Don't come for me unless I send for you. And Evelyn is giggling. And I'm like, didn't you just finish doing IVF? Didn't you just finish having a problem having children? Yet it's funny to you to joke about whether OG can have them or not. Now, I don't know whether that was tranny shade, no disrespect. Trans shade. Let me take the Y off to make people feel comfortable. I don't know what the difference is, but okay. I don't know if that's what she was insinuating, but what I do know is, bring it up one more time. You were sitting at the table with it and didn't say a fucking thing. But you're going to keep bringing it up in all of these separate settings, getting everybody all riled up about the Phoebe and OG beef that I'm sure OG don't even know is there. Like, for people that try to act so unbothered, you bitches are bothered. You are bothered. OG has not even mentioned Phoebe. I mean, Malaysia meets with Byron, y'all. That's what we all been waiting for. And they discuss that OG put it out there and, all of this shit here. And Byron says it's not a big deal, okay? We talked about it at dinner. It's not a big deal. Malaysia asks, so did you tell OG that she should go and tell Kristen like he's not your dad like that, Like, why would he ever say that, Malaysia? OG didn't even say that he told her to go back and tell that to them. She just said they had a conversation about it openly and it didn't seem to be a secret to anybody. So obviously we can then talk about it with other people because it's not a big deal to the family. Malaysia, what the fuck are you talking about? Byron says, no, I did not tell her to go and say it to somebody as a weapon. I just told her that it was okay, that it wasn't a big deal. Malaysia says, oh, well, she made it seem like you told her to just go and tell Kristen that. And I'm just like, really, Malaysia? On what level does that make sense to you? Now you just making shit up. And I'm annoyed with you because you know I love you, girl. I mean, from the first, I want to say 6 seasons of this show, Malaysia has been my favorite. So to get to season 7 and season 8 with this Kristen shit, it annoys me deep down to my spirit because I feel like you starting shit and you making it worse because you so-called want to bring everybody together. If that's the case, what the fuck does OG and what she said have to do with y'all family dynamic? Okay? Because it's obvious that everybody knew about this. I just don't understand why it was posed as a question in that way. As if she said, oh, he told me to come and tell Kristen that she wasn't his real. That is not what that girl said. What she said was we had a conversation and it was said openly. That was it. Okay? And Byron says, okay, you know, everybody wants to blame, you know, CeCe for things. And, you know, she has her part in it just like everybody else. Everybody is to blame in this situation is what Byron said. And I agree with that as well. Because CeCe does play a part, okay? But I'm just saying they always jump on her and OG. They always jump on them. And I'm getting annoyed with it. And I don't care what anybody says, they do gang up. And that's in the cliquey shit. That works on my nerves, y'all. I'm sorry, all right? But Byron wants to know, why was it okay for Kristen to say he was a bad grandfather? And then Malaysia's like, well, she didn't mean it that way. And he said, then why did she say it that way? He says that he makes an effort. He calls Thomas. He calls her trying to get his granddaughter. And, oh, she's sleeping or we forgot. It has to work 2 ways. If you want me to see my grandchild and I've reached out, then you need to reach out as well. Okay? And this is what we've been saying the whole time with Byron. Byron is not here for all of this foolishness. And at the end of the day, y'all are mad about the way Byron feels about things. Not CeCe. But y'all continue to blame her because she's an easy target. If she was somebody that was going to whoop somebody's ass, y'all would have left her alone a long time ago. And I'm sure of it. But anyway, oh yeah, before I leave, let's not forget how Malaysia ain't never rolled up on OG the way she has other people. I think Malaysia is at a point where I am not going to fight in a fight I don't think I can win. I am not having a bitch yank my wig off or tackle me to the ground when I know there's a possibility that I won't win the fight. Like, I really think that's where we at with it with Malaysia, and that's why she ain't really jumped bad with OG the way she claims to want to. You're disappointing me, Malaysia. Episode after episode. But anyway, y'all, that's it. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I love y'all, and I will see y'all in the next one.